Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben 10 Universal Reassembled. They changed the name recently, so I'm gonna have to retitle some of my stuff. Actually no, that stuff is old. They changed the title, so yeah, we changed the title. That's all you need to know. So it'll sound a little bit different. I apologize if I sound kind of weird or anything. Just woke up really and I decided, you know what, I feel like recording right now. So today we are going to be making a Ben 10 Universal Reassembled tier list where we have every alien from the original series, which is the original Omnitrix OS, whatever, uncalibrated original, whatever it's called in the game. The Alien Force aliens, which is recalibrated Alien Force series. And we have the Unlockables and Unobtainables. Now, really quickly, we're probably not going to do Unobtainables because of the fact that they're kind of, you know, unobtainable. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the original series, and actually, you know what? How ugly do I look today? I can deal with this. People call me ugly anyway.
The black, the void, Simba.
Alright, so let's go ahead and rank some aliens, because I'm an absolute loser for Ben 10, you know? So, we're going to start off with Diamond Head, because this is alphabetical in my little folder. And originally I was going to make the background's transparent, but then I realized that's a little bit too much work for me. And also in the past, they had backgrounds, so we're gonna stick with this. So I also have the Trello in the background just in case I really need it. But Diamond Head is pretty good. Just like right off the top of my head, my first impression is C tierish. He's got like a giant. He's got the big crystal slams he can do together. Hit my mic. He's got the two crystals he can slam together for some nice damage. And he has the crystal shards for projectiles. He's got the increased damage with his sharpened hands into blades. And he's got the little diamond wall. So overall, yeah, I'm feeling C tier on him. But who knows? I mean, no matter what, whenever I make these tier list videos, someone, somewhere, is going to hate my guts for it. So there's not really much I can do about that, you know? I'm just going to go ahead and keep ranking them. Next up is Forearms. So Forearms is alright. He's one of those I have to be close aliens. Doesn't have a lot of moves either, doesn't he? Yeah. He's got the Slam Jam and then a small little AoE. He does good damage. He has increased jump and he has pretty decent defenses. But his moves are a little bit lackluster. So, maybe I should move Diamond Head up to B and then put Forearms in C. Just cause Diamond Head has more moves. I think I might do that. And now give me Diamond Head again. I'll move him to B instead. Now if people commented about being annoyed that he was in C, I can say, actually, he was in B rank. Haha, Luther, right? But Forearms he's kind of sticky. The fact that his normal stats are so good makes up for the fact that he's, like, no moves. But also, what are they gonna give him? He's a giant buff red alien. He's just kind of punch. I mean, they could give him, like, a rock throw or something. But, yeah. Ghost Freak is next. Ghost Freak is kind of awful. Primarily because the main way you want to kill people is you use the possession move, and you just click them to kill them. Because, guess what? His possession is his only attack. Other than that, he has the fly and phase through. But you can't phase through people, I don't think. So, yeah, what you want to do is you use Q and then you just spam click until your enemy dies. But that'll also glitch you most of the time, so I'll just put him in, like, E tier, honestly. Actually, nah, I'm going to put him in F. I think Ghost Freak is bad. I'm going to stick by that. One move, and if I even use it, I just get glitched and die anyway, is kind of stinky. I don't like suicide tactics, you know? And who's next? Oh, Gray Matter. Okay, well, Gray Matter's an F automatically, unfortunately. Gray Matter, the way he fights is he'll dig up, materials and then make weapons with those. So primarily Gray Matters are gonna have blasters or no void projectors / grenades. Other than that, they ain't no threat. They're easy money, okay? Oh, now it's Heat Blast. Okay, Heat Blast is really good. He's a lot of good versatility. Does a lot of damage, and you know overall he's just, you know, he's easy boy. He's Heat Blast. He's the first. You got all the fireballs home and into explosion, which is really cool animation, by the way. Now move also does some pretty good damage. You got the fire spew, and you've got the AoE with the R move, and you have a weakness to water, but we don't have what's his name? The water guy. It's not water flow. No, water hazard. Yes. So I think Heat Blast will go in B, because even though he does do more damage than Diamond Head, there's the fact that he doesn't have as many moves. No, I think it's just the fact that I just think Heat Blast is a good mid-ish tier. That's what I'm feeling, dude. And next will be Ripjaws then. Yes, yeah, Ripjaws. Okay, Ripjaws actually has a move now. Before, he was just a fish. I almost cursed. He's got a passive where he swims as fast as accelerates movements. And then he has a smack, and that just does a lot of damage and is very funny. And other than that, he doesn't have anything else, so I'm going to put him in D tier. Because yeah, he just has the smack. Theoretically, they could give him like a bite move type thing, where he bites into his enemy or something, because, you know, Rip Jaws, I mean, he's probably going to bite some stuff. Didn't he like bite through iron or something in the show? Whatever. Next up is Stinkfly. Stinkfly is also kind of bad. Yeah, there's a lot of aliens, but they don't have like a lot of moves for some reason, so. He has the little slime ball shoot, he's got flight, and he has... Oh, they gave him his stinger tail, and he has acid spray now. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't do a video on the update when that came out, even though I usually do that. Okay. I mean, he's still kind of bad. He flies really slow. He's not got any real increase in HP or defense or damage or anything. So, like, ugh. I don't know where he should go. And also the fact I haven't really touched him that much. I think I'll put him in D tier with Ripjaws, maybe. Because it doesn't say how much damage his stuff does, which is a little bit annoying to me. But it's fine, we can deal with this. Into the D tier you'll go! And then, after that is going to be Upgrade. Man, I love Upgrade so much. Upgrade's such a cool alien, but he's not that great. You have the upgrade mechanic where you can upgrade the Jeeps and Blasters. Jeeps just make the Jeeps a little bit faster, and the Blasters give them a lot of damage and increase the knockback absurdly. But you can't... Upgrade is, again, he's upgrading it, so it's not like Ben's actually fighting with it. Like, if you ever watched that Generator Rex collaboration with Ben 10, Ben 10 used Upgrade to upgrade Generator Rex, and they were, like, unstoppable, but Ben didn't actually really do anything. All he was doing was upgrading everything that Rex generated. So he's got a laser beam, and he's got his upgrade. So he's got one attack, but unlike Ripjaws here, his attack doesn't do that much. It's not spammable, so I think I'm going to put upgrade in E tier. Because he does have one attacking move as compared to these guys. You know, Ghost Freak's attacking move resulting in him killing himself, so that's tough. Ooh, my favorite alien is next. Wild Mutt. S tier. No, I'm kidding. Wild Mutt, also not that great, but I think at most he's going to be like E tier, which stinks to me. His only move is when he bites someone and just kind of throws them around. Does a decent amount of damage, but it doesn't do that much. His passive that shows where everyone is really cool, but he doesn't really have attacking moves. So as much as I love him, you know, I seem to have some sort of weird appreciation for things that are terrible. That are just awful in the game, like fighting-wise. And then last up is Accelerate. And last time I checked, Accelerate didn't have any moves, like, at all. No, he can toggle his mask. Oh, he has a kick now, too, where he's, like, similar to Justice Bug. Other than that, he doesn't have anything. I said Ripjaws, not Accelerate, stupid watch. Nice quote. I guess he has one attacking move, so I should put him in each here as well. I mean, Accelerate, like, versatility-wise is better because he can go faster, but he doesn't have anything for attacks. So, actually, he has one attack and is faster. Ripjaws has one attack and is faster in the water. Maybe we should just put him in D tier instead. I feel the E tier, though. But hey, he can take his mask off, so I guess that's an improvement. Yeah, let's just throw him in D tier, why not? And I think that's everyone from the original series. And in case you're wondering where some of the other ones are, like Cannonbolts and stuff like that, those are unlockables, and I did them separately, so we'll do unlockables last. Or second to last. We're gonna do Alien Force now. Or should I? Well, for unlockables, I have Lodestar, right? Yeah, Lodestar is here. So I could, yeah, there's only like one Alien Force unlockable. So I could do this now, but I don't want to. I'm gonna do Alien Force. Uh-oh. I decided to take a picture with his cloak on, because not a lot of people know he can do that, but Big Chill is probably the most cancerous alien in the game. He's very strong. He has the wall where he holds you, where he can stick you in place if he's lucky enough, and he's got the Ice Breath, which slows you down, and then he just has the phase through. and flight, and his cloak, and so he's only got 2 attacking moves, but those 2 attacking moves are really good and can kind of like stun lock spam you. So I think I'm gonna put him in C tier. Oh yeah, that's similar to Forearms actually. 2 moves, but not like good that way. Like Big Chill is just gonna stick you in place and never let you go. Not in a good way though. Not in a good way. Oh, Brainstorm. I don't really. Brainstorm in this game's kind of bad, but there's also the fact that Brainstorm's just supposed to be gray matter but smarter. What race are they? Galvans? I'm not sure. He's got he's got an electric shock like upgrade and buzz shocks, and then he also has a shield. But other than that, he doesn't have anything going for him. No increased HP, attack, defense. Yeah. Brainstorm is kind of bad. I think I'll put him in E tier, honestly. Wow, we haven't gotten anyone in A tier, but I think that's just because I'm trying to be stingy. Like, if I really wanted just to throw someone in A tier out of everyone we've placed down so far, I'd probably throw Heat Blast in there. But next up, oh! Actually, talking about A tiers, we got Chroma Stone. Now, Chroma Stone is a really, like, interesting thing, because he has increased defense and HP, and depending on how much he's attacked, his attack is going to do more damage. He also has more attacks now, and he can fly. He's got a little laser. As long as he has damage absorb, he can output it, right? So depending on how much you get hit before you attack, you could theoretically one-shot. You also have the new, like, flamethrower energy type thing. And you have the flight now, but the flight's really slow because obviously Chroma Stone's a big stone. Overall, I think the thing with Chroma Stone is definitely the fact that people aren't smart in Ben 10 Universal Ensemble. And if you pick Chroma Stone and just don't do anything, they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm doing so good, I'm doing so much damage to him. And then we'll press E, one-shot them, and get called a hacker. God, now because I think Chroma Stone's really good. And now that Blitzwolfer and Echo got nerfed, I don't have, like, any specific A tiers. But, like, if I'm sitting on the ship and waiting for us to go, I'm picking Chroma Stone, so if anyone attacks me, I'll just kill them last second, they won't expect it. Maybe I should put Chroma Stone A tier. But he doesn't have as much moves as Heat Blast. Yeah, no, I'm gonna put him in B tier. It's that, or I move them both to A tier. Which, I don't know. I don't think a lot of people are smart enough to know how Chroma Stone works. I almost said Chromazone. Chromazone. Okay, and here's Echo. So just like I said before, Echo and Blitzwolf got nerfed really badly, where the sound wave move, the little scream type thing, got nerfed really badly, and now it is, where is he in the Alien Force? I'm looking for him. I don't know where he is. Echo. He should be at the top. There he is. He's got the scream move, which, you know, that's what Echo's known for. It does really good really good knockback, really good damage, but now it doesn't last as long. It still does really good damage, but it doesn't last as long, so you have to use your brain a little bit more. And you also have the clones moves, and then, yeah, you've got the scream and the clone move now, which is alright. I think I'll put him in C tier, and then when I get Blitzwolfer, I'll probably put him in B tier. I'm not sure, though. If they didn't get nerfed, I feel like they both would be in A tier, though, 100%. Because Echo does more, does he do more damage, or does he do more range? He does more damage. He has less range. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, that happens. Oh, Goop. Is Goop good? I can't remember. I know he got an update where, like, he got acid mode and he does more damage when he's like that. But I don't know if he's good. I mean, the sticking in the goo, I think, is really good. Because you can just walk up and kind of smack him around. Throw himself at an object and cover it. It's good for going through walls, so you can kind of slime stuff, too. I thought that was just movement. And he's got the acid move, and that just does more damage. Oh, he's only got the... Okay, so it only has the puddle, really. Well, I tried. I really did. I did everything in my power to think that Goop was good, but I guess not. Actually, he's better than Brainstorm. Put him up here. Oh my god, the Wildmutt's not as good as Brainstorm. I may cry. A Humongousaur! Okay, Humongousaur is really good. I personally don't like playing as, like, big stuff, so, like, when I do Attack on Titan, I usually play as Ackerman, and so I can just auto-aim, but, like, he's got a Stomp AoE that does a lot of damage. He has the increase in size, which it'll make him bigger. He'll take less damage? No, I don't know. I think he has HP and defense buffs, but I'm not sure. He'll get bigger, and then it'll also increase his damage, and he has a rock projectile. The rock projectile is hard to hit, but the stomp AoE is really good. Like, you could kill someone who's not transformed in, like, 3 or 4 stomps. Yeah, I think Humongousaur could go A tier. It's that or I move all 3 of these guys to A tier, honestly, because now I'm like, maybe Heat should go in A tier. Maybe Chromosome should go in A tier. Maybe they should. Okay. Well, if I move all 3 of them now, I'll actually... my life will be a little bit easier, so... yeah, okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move all 3 of these guys to A tier, because I do think they're quite good. Do that, and then we'll fill this in. Just like that. There we go. I'm just gonna check my face, gotta make sure I'm not blocking anything. Hey, how you doing? And, okay, yeah. That's good. That's happier now. Now we have Jet Ray. Jet Ray you're only using for speed. Kind of similar to Accelerate. He does have a move for attacking, but Jet Ray's move for attacking is so dog water. It's awful. He has a hyperspeed transport now, but honestly that sends you so far it doesn't really matter. The most you could use it for is probably getting closer to the spaceship, but why would you? You already have the Alien Force Omnitrix. Maybe to reset, I don't know. But it's easier just to go on the ship anyway, especially with Jet Ray because he flies fast. And then his one move is when he shoots a little beam from his eyes. It says it's from its tail, but it's from his eyes. And that'll do a small explosion with little AoE and like no damage. It's pretty bad. I'm gonna put Jet Ray in F tier, and I'm gonna stand by this, dude. In the show, Jet Ray was so cool though. He was like, Jet Ray, I'm so fast. It was really good. But now, Spider Monkey. Okay. I don't know how good Spider Monkey is. Let's check what he's got. The only thing I know he's good for is killing Waybigs. Okay, so he's got the web that'll attach you to people and drag them around, but in reality, you're the one getting dragged around because they don't want to fix that. And you've got the stick to objects, which you can use to kind of swing around if you're smart enough. A web ball, which will trap them in place similar to Snareo's move. So he has 2 ways of incapacitating you, but his only real way of damage after that would be clicks. Okay, I feel D tier. He's not that bad. Maybe C tier? I think he could be good. You know what, actually, yeah, I'm gonna put him in C tier, because I think if I rank Snare, I'll also put him in C tier. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, a little bit compressed, aren't we, buddy? There you go. And now I think next up is Swamp Fire, and that's it. Yeah, here's Swamp Fire. Swamp Fire! So he's like Heat Blast, but I want to say better. I think he does more damage and has a bigger... yeah, he's got a better flamethrower. He's got an AoE, but it doesn't shoot you up, which is a little bit worse. And he's got the Sleeping Swords, which stun. I think he's really good, just like Heat Blast, so I think I'll put him in A tier with him. It's that or I put him in S tier, honestly. But there's the fact that I didn't put Big Chill in S tier, too. Because Big Chill's cancerous. No, yeah, he's literally better. He's literally just him, but better. I don't know what else there is to say. He's just Heat Blast, but better. And that is everyone for the Alien Force, so now we'll go over the Unlockables. And just so you know, the Unlockables are Artiguana, Blitzwolfer, Buzzshock, Cannibal, Ditto, Eye-Guy, Lodestar, Nanomech, Snarrow, Spitter, Upchuck, Wildvine, and Waybig. So we're gonna go and rank these boys next. Start off with Artiguana, because we're going in scenes. Artiguana is super cool. I love Artiguana in this show. When Ben 10,000 turned into Artiguana, and Ben was like, wow, cool alien, what's its name? And he's like, I don't know. Iguana. He's like, that's lame. How about Artiguana? He was like, I like that. It was a really good moment. And yeah, I think Artiguana is cool. He's like a not as good Big Chill, I think. Yeah, he does an ice that will hold them down, and then the forward chill to be better. So I think I'll put him in D tier as well, because he doesn't have anything else going for him. Aside from being on all 4s, which is really cool. For me, anyway. I like monsters and stuff. So we got that, and then next up is probably going to be Blitzwolfer. Then yeah, here's Blitzwolfer. Blitzwolfer is literally Big Chill, but slightly better. Now the B tier is looking kind of alone. He does more damage and has more range than Echoes, and does he have more range? No, he does less damage and has more range. So Blitzwolfer is better because with the sound waves, if you have more range, it'll be more effective, because with the sound waves, you're constantly shooting them backwards, right? So if you have higher range, it's better. But Echo's damage isn't that bad either. So I'm going to put Blitzwolfer in B anyway. And next up, I think, is going to be Cannibals. Oh no, we got Buzzshock. Oh, Buzzshock. Buzzshock's actually one of my favorite aliens, too. Where is Buzzshock? Buzzshock, Buzz. There he is. He has a little, like, he's a pew-pew, like, upgrade in gray matter. He's got an electric field, like Brainstorm, but better. And he has flight, so he's quite literally just a better version of both Brainstorm and upgrade. So I'm gonna put him, I think I'll put him in D? I don't know. He's better than both of these guys, but I'm kind of feeling C because he can fly and he's a smaller target. That also means he has less health. I'm trying to think of where I'm gonna put Nanomech. Yeah, okay, I'll put him in C. Because if you don't know, Nanomech is still one of the most busted aliens. They nerfed his flight speed. Like, they nerfed everyone's flight speed just so they could make Jet Ray the fastest again, which is absolutely fine because Jet Ray is supposed to be the fastest. So, yeah, I'm just thinking about that. Cannonbolt has one move from what I remember. He has one move, and that's him going into the ball. And he also has a click where he dashes forward a little bit. But, yeah, his movement's kind of sloppy. And his damage is kind of just alright. He's really good for killing, He's really good for killing Waybigs, though, because they'll pick you up and just take constant damage. They might have buffed Waybig, though, because now it doesn't really work as much as it used to. Or maybe I'm just fighting smarter people. Next up is... Also, yeah, I put Cannonbolt in F tier. Next up is Ditto. All he can do, I'm pretty sure, is summon clones and then target them. So it's basically just 4 times click speed. So I'm going to put him in F tier as well. So down you go, buddy. Do this. Come on. I'm trying to be consistent with these sizes, but it's a little bit hard to gauge, if you know what I mean. And next is probably going to be Eye Guy. Yeah. So Eye Guy is good. He's also like a better version of Heat Blast. He does more damage, has more range. He has a beam, but he has less moves. He's got the beam and then the multi-shot that does explosions. So he does more damage and has less moves. I think I put him with Heat Blast. No, I put him in B tier, honestly. Because Heat Blast AoE is a lot better, because if you get close to Eye Guy and he doesn't have the beam, Eye Guy's basically gonzo. So I think putting him in B is a better placement, but Eye Guy's pretty good, and he's also one of the cooler aliens. Ooh, Lodestar. Okay. Lodestar is kind of interesting, because what he'll do is he summons this little, like, brick, and he'll throw it at you. And if it hits you, it'll do damage, but he can also, like, catch it and then move it around and try to slam that into you. If he can do that, Lodestar is really good, probably like B tier. But if he throws his thing and can't get close enough to it in time, he's probably like D or C. So I'll probably put him in the in-between of B and D and probably put him in C. It's that or I put him in B, because I think Lodestar is pretty good. Actually, no, I'm feeling C. I think Lodestar is really good, and he's a unique concept of alien, because it's the first alien we got that can actually move objects like magic users. I think. Whoa, that's a Mary. I tried to do paste from, and I just pasted what I had copied last, and that was a Mary. Oh no, a picture of a Mary. I'm ruined. Okay, now is Nanomech. So Nanomech used to move super fast. He was the fastest in the game. He has the small beam, like Buzzshock and upgrade and everything. It does the same damage, but its cooldown is like nothing. So we can just spam it. And he has his normal flight speed, which is bad, and then his slight flight increase, which is alright. So if I put, where'd I put Buzzshock? I put Buzzshock in C, because I'm going to put Nanomech in B. That's good. Because Nanomech used to be meta. He used to be the best in the game, right? But now he's B. It's that or A, but I want to put him in B, because if you hit Nanomech, they made it so he doesn't have as much HP either. So if you hit Nanomech, he's literally gonna splat like a bug. Alright, I got Snarrow now. Where'd I put Spider Monkey? See, Snarrow's probably going in B, because Snarrow has a better hold down. It holds for longer and does more damage on contact, but it has a longer cooldown as well. But he can also summon corrupted NPCs, and they can hold off your target until you get your thing back, and then you can, you know, stun lock them again and then start beating them to death again. So I think Snarrow is pretty good, and also has a really nice design too, considering he's just a mummy. I like how Blitzwolfer, Snarrow, and Frankenstrike all were like some of Ben's worst fears. It was kind of unique. Or was it? I don't know. Next up is Spitter. So Spitter's kind of unique. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but he has a lot of knockback. So realistically, you use Spitter just to make people go away. So you've got the Spew, which will trip people on the ground. They can jump and get out of it unlike Goops, but they'll just keep tripping and stuff. And then you have the Stream, and they actually gave him a movement move where he can shoot backwards in order to launch himself forward. That doesn't do damage, just for mobility. So I think he'll go in D. because if he had more damage, I think he'd go in B, but he doesn't do too much damage right now. Other than that, I think he's pretty good though. And again, if you're just like trying to do something, you can just use Spitter and make people go away because they can't get close enough to you, and eventually they'll give up. Ooh, next up is Upchuck. This is like similar to Chromostone, where if you give him like enough time or energy or whatever, he'll be able to just destroy you in a matter of seconds. But Upchuck works by eating stuff on the map. He used to work by eating like parts of people and objects and stuff like that, but now he can eat, like, he has to be very specific, so that's kind of worse. And you can, after you eat a certain amount of stuff, you can spit out a little ball, and depending on how much you eat, it's stronger. So think since he's literally like a worse version of Chromostone, and his first move doesn't do damage, I think I'll put him in C. Because, well, I need to think about this a little better. Is he better than the guys in C? Ripjaws, Stinkfly, Accelerate, Goop, Articuno, Spitter. I think he's better. Yeah, I think he can stay in C. If you give Upchuck time, he'll mess you up, dude. And next up is, next up would be Waybig, but I'm saving him for last. We're gonna do Wildvine now. And where is Wildvine on the trailer? There he is. Life Arise, be born into existence. Oh my god, JoJo reference. So you'll have the Vine move where you grab people and drag them around. Pretty basic stuff. We're all used to this, you know. They've always got that move. Then you have a Seed Bomb, which he'll throw a little seed off of his back, and then it'll explode doing AoE damage. It's like a better version of Heat Blast and Swamp Fire's AoE, because you can also aim it, but it does more damage, I think. And you have the Grapple, which will hold you in place of an object, so he's basically like a slightly better version of Spider Monkey, but not really. But I'm going to put him in B tier anyway, because that seed is really good. Especially with the fact you can combine the holding down into this seed, and that'll kill them real quick. And now, here comes Waybig. Wasn't as big as I was intending. I was hoping it would be a bigger picture, but whatever. So Waybig is kind of weird. You can really only kill him by using glitches. He's got the energy beam, and he has the Stomp, which is better Humongousaur. So he's got a Beam, which is a lot good. He's got the Stomp, which is a lot better than Humongousaur's, and he's got a Grab, which will just hold someone in place, and then you can throw them. I don't know if that does damage, though. I've never been able to do it, so normally you think, oh, just straight away, Waybig goes to S tier, right? Well, sure, he is unkillable, but his moves, he is killable just through glitchy means. Like, for example, using Spitter, Goop, or Cannon Bolts, stuff like that. Spider Monkey, too. So it's really just a matter of, is the person I'm fighting smart enough to know what I'm doing? And I'm just going to put Waybig in the Shadow Realm. No, I don't want to put him in the Shadow Realm. Because if I put him in the Shadow... If you don't know, the Shadow Realm is basically, it's too strong and needs to be nerfed. And I don't think Waybig is too strong right now. I think he's good. I think I'll just throw him in S tier just to make everyone happy, honestly. Because people who do use Waybig are definitely really strong and whatever, but I don't. And now, all the unlockables are done, so now we're going on to the unobtainables. Did you know that unobtainable means no, you cannot get this anymore? It means that everyone I'm showing from this point on, you can't get anymore. They are only available at a certain time. Don't be stupid. So first up is Adamas, but I'm just going to go ahead and do Frankenstrike because he's, Frankenstrike was weird. He came out on Halloween of 2020, and what he's a one-day exclusive. And all of a sudden the devs released him again on like February 26th, so this recording 1 month ago, and he is really good, but there's the fact that you can't get him anymore. He has more defense, he's like one of those tanky guys, does more damage. He's got an AoE, he's got a beam that he can aim. Well, not a beam, it's a upgrade like beam shot, and he's got the AoE too. I think Frankenstrike is really good, especially if you know what you're doing with him. But the fact that he's unobtainable is going to kill points for him, honestly. And now we'll actually start the unobtainables list. And we'll go... Actually, we'll do them by the order they release. So we'll start with Cover Up. Cover Up is just better Ditto. He's essentially immortal. Because I don't think people are smart enough to, you know, like, kill the clones. If he has his clones out and you kill the main one, he'll just go to his clone. And I don't think people are smart enough to kill the clones. But, I mean, the best way you're going to kill them is the fact that he's going to target them onto you. So he's just better Ditto, so I'm just going to throw him in E tier. It's whatever, dude. Who cares? And there you go. And now we're going to do... Who came out next? I think it was Rollerbolta. Yeah. Rollerbolta is really good. He has movement. He can build up kinetic energy by spinning his arm around like this. And then he can use a punch, which will do a lot of damage depending on how much kinetic energy you have, or do a dash forward using a certain amount of kinetic energy. And you can also store the kinetic energy just by not doing anything. Or I mean, like when you normally when you see Rollerbolta, they'll always be spinning their arm like this. But if they just miss their punch or something, they'll keep the energy. So I think Rollerbolta is really good. I'll throw him in S tier. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in S tier because he also moves faster than Frankenstrike. And I think his knockback and damage make up for it, because you knock them back and then just start building it up again. All you need is one good hit, and people aren't smart enough to move around it. Justice! So when I made the Justice Bug video, people pointed out that he is more like Kamen Rider, and I just need to say I am ashamed that I did not understand that reference at first, so I apologize for that. But Justice Bug has a kick that does... Oh, apparently it takes his HP, I never knew that. But he does a kick that'll... you know, boost him forward, and then he'll kick someone. He's got a jump, which will jump up really high. He's got a self-heal, so the first self-healing alien, and he has a mode change where he'll increase his defense. So I think Justice Bug is really good, and I'm going to put him in an A tier. And then next up after him is going to be Energy Driver, I think. I think it is Energy Driver. It is Energy Driver, yes. Alright, Energy Driver, really, really, really good. He uses battery to use his attacks and can also recharge his battery, so he's already got utility down full S tier right there. Utility is amazing. He's got a humongous AoE that does a lot of damage, and a condensed AoE type thing, a little like forward explosion beam that does really good damage but also costs battery. All of his moves cost battery, but the damage makes up for it, and there's the fact that he can regenerate his battery by killing off his HP. You're not really going to be able to hit this guy anyway, so you can just go ahead and just, you know, start taking out. So I think Energy Driver is really good. I'm also going to put him in S tier. Yeah, he has more HP than these guys normally do, aside from like Wavig and Frankenstrike, I think. So I feel like he can go in S tier. And the next up is Adamas, I think. Yeah, Adamas. Adamas is also pretty good. He's got the Diamond Head Wall, which is, whatever, who cares. But he has a literal Solar Beam from Pokemon that does an absurd amount of damage, can essentially one-shot you if he's able to hit it smartly enough. And he's got an AoE too. I think he's an A tier as well. Now, normally, this was going to be just the Aliens tier list. So as you see, this right here is our finished tier list for Aliens. But I'm just going to really quickly go ahead and grab the picture for Anodite and, you know, Osmosian and stuff. Yeah, okay, here she is. This is an Anodite, which is basically magic if you don't know. I'm going to go ahead and grab the picture for Mutant as well. So Anodite, basically what I'm going to say here is that both Mutant and Alien, Osmosian, like, okay, I need to word this better. We have Osmosian, which is Kevin Power, Mutant, which is Kevin Levin Power, Anodite, which is Magic. All of these are all S tiers. Every ability in this game has its own form of S tier. It's just the fact that the Omnitrix seems better because of the fact that you have so many more things to choose from, when in reality, I think that these two powers are really good. I think Osmosian and Magic and Mutant are all a lot better than the Omnitrix, primarily Osmosian. And there's also the fact that Osmosians can now actually absorb some aliens in order to, you know, just have their power. Actually, I'm gonna put this Osmosian A tier, because this isn't the one that can absorb. Oh no, it is. Okay, never mind. This goes in S tier. There's different Osmosians now. There's the one that can absorb materials and the one that can absorb materials and aliens. But here you go. This is our completely finished Ben 10 tier list. This is all the abilities ranked. In my personal opinion, as I always say, cry in the comments all you want, but unless you give me a good point, you're just an idiot. You're just, why is Ghost Freak in F tier? I think it's bad. So, as always, I hope you all like the game. Favorite the game, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the video. As you would expect from the Sheep Trainer Curse, game updated. I had to get the Ultimatrix in order to finish this tier list. It took an agonizing amount of time. I complained about it in the How to Get the Ultimatrix and all the Ultimate Aliens video. I also want to point out that only now am I realizing you can actually ultimify every alien to slightly increase their stats.
But since they don't actually change or anything, I am not going to be putting them on the tier list. This only goes for aliens with new movesets and stuff like that. So basically, just imagine everyone where they are right now, and then just slightly better, like ever so slightly, like speeds, like everything increased by like 1 or 2 stats. How about that? So like, yeah. Basically, I'm staying with these guys. The only ultimates that are going to be ranked are just the new ones. So let's go ahead and resume this because that happened. So first of the new aliens is actually Rath. Now you'll notice that the grass here is a little bit lighter because I took these photos before the bomb went off, and now everything's back to normal. And I'm not retaking all those photos. No. So Rath is essentially a better forearms. So I need to figure out where I put forearms, and I also need to look at Rath. Because from what I know of, Rath only has, like, 1 move. Yeah. He just has, he has, like, a stat increase that I didn't know he had, and then he just has Ripjaw's Slap. So he's just, yeah, he's like a combination of Ripjaws and Forearms, so I'll just throw him in B tier, I think. He's got Ripjaws' moves with, like, Forearms' stats, and then he can also increase his stats slightly, and also if you have the Ultimate Matrix, I guess now you can do that, but we're not counting that, so whatever. Ultimate Aliens, the first ones we are going to rank are going to be the ones that didn't get any new moves. First up is my favorite alien, Wild Mutt. He didn't get any new moves, he's just a stat increase. And I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, you just said you're not gonna count stat increases. Well, these guys were actually Ultimate Aliens. These guys actually showed up in the show, and... and my boy Wildmud is still in E tier. I'm trying. It's so hard. And then next up is Cannonbolt, who will join Cannonbolt in F tier. This is pretty agonizing. But luckily, the Shadow Realm is now going to have some use, because all the Ultimate Aliens that are actually Ultimate Aliens and got new moves and everything are just the ones, but stronger. So Ultimate Big Chill. Just like with normal Big Chill, actually he loses a move, doesn't he? He can't turn transparent. But that's like... I mean, that's just a slight oversight. If anything, if he goes transparent and flies through, you should get, like, the burn effect, but whatever. He's basically just Big Chill, but better, and again, Big Chill's only down here because he just does little damage. Overall, he's probably one of the better aliens, like A or S tier. He's just down here because he doesn't do enough damage. I'm also realizing I should probably have moved Swamp Fire to B tier, because though he is stronger than Heat Blast, he does not have nearly as much health as Heat Blast, but I decided not to. And also with Way Big, I'm pretty sure I explained it, but this guy is very, very, very susceptible to just cheats and gimmicks and very, very annoying stuff, so he's not doing his best out there, you know? But I'm going to keep him in S tier, I guess. And Big Chill, if he's in C tier, I think I want to put Big Chill in A tier, because he has Heat Blast, his Flamethrower, along with all of Big Chill's, like, slowing stuff, so now he's just even better. He's really good. Realistically, I should put him in S tier, but I'm just going to trust my gut and not do it. Instead, that's Alien Force Ultimate Alien. Next up is Ultimate, well, it would be Cannonbolt, but we're doing Echo now because we already did Cannonbolt. So Echo, he loses moves, actually. He only has 1 move, and that move is just a sound wave. It does a lot of damage and covers a big area, so I guess it makes up for it. It's basically just a much better Sound Blast, so I think I'll also put him in A tier. And also, for, like, people who just want to know, like I said, my favorite alien was Wild Mutt. Echo, Ultimate Echo is my favorite original Ultimate Alien, because otherwise it would obviously be Wild Mutt again, because, yeah, I like Wild Mutt. And next up is Ultimate Humongousaur. Okay, Ultimate Humongousaur is really good. He's literally, like, a miniature Way Big. That's how good he is. Like, and there's also the fact that he has guns, he shoots missiles, and he's got the Slam Foot AoE, and he can pick people up just like Way Big, which, I mean, the pickup move doesn't really do much, but since he is, you know, better... He's essentially Way Big and a better Humongousaur. He's going in S tier. I'm also standing by the fact that Osmosian and Magic are better. I don't know if I explained it, but basically Osmosian and Magic can both get access to almost every ability that the Omnitrix would have. And there's also the fact that they get it in 1 as compared to Ben having to change aliens and everything. So yeah, I'm staying by them with S tier. Ultimate Spider Monkey is next. We put Spider Monkey in C tier, so this is probably going to be like B tier, I think. Because his moves are effectively the same. The only thing that's different is he gets a slam AoE. His moves are the same. He still does the Q. He doesn't have the one where he can stick himself in place. So he's got the web move that attaches himself to players. He's got the web ball, which are obviously just stronger versions of Spider Monkey's move. And then he has the slam AoE. So if Spider Monkey's in C tier, I'm putting Ultimate Spider Monkey in B tier. I also want to point out... No, I talked about it earlier. Short-term memory loss kicking in. I was going to talk about how you can turn every alien into an ultimate, but no. I'm stupid, okay? Ugh. Okay, so next up and last is Ultimate Swampfire. And if we put Swampfire in S tier, then I'm probably going to put this guy way down here, right? But, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it, right? Who is this again? Ultimate Swampfire, I think? Yeah, Ultimate Swampfire. The Trello picture has him, like, green... Because the person who took the picture, I'm assuming, used the Game Pass to change the picture, like... Or the change the color scheme. Like, here, I'm going to copy this image real quick and see if I can even paste it. Yeah, see, look at this. So this is what the dev took for the Trello. This is what Ultimate Swampfire actually looks like. He's supposed to be blue. I'm assuming that the dev just had, like, the Game Pass, and he was like, I can do this. So, yeah, there's that, too. And where was I? Ah, yes, Ultimate Swampfire. Ah, yes. I mean, all the Ultimate Aliens are good because they're all better versions than themselves, and they all at least get, like, a tier up, so that's nice. But, yeah, and Ultimate Swampfire has, he's like a miniature energy driver, so if I put energy driver in S tier, and I put Swampfire in S tier, I think you know where Ultimate Swampfire is going, right? Put him down here. Into the Shadow Realm, and if you don't know, the Shadow Realm is basically something's too strong and needs to be nerfed. So I'm guessing this is our list. The only things I would change was I'd probably move Swampfire down to like B tier or something. I would keep Ultimate Swampfire here though, because he gets rid of the weakness that he has, being the low HP. So I could do that. Way big, super susceptible to glitches and gimmicks and everything, and he would just die to like Spider Monkey kills him, Cannibal kills him, Ghost Freak can kill him, everyone. Ripjaws can kill him, I think. I think those moves still have knockback on him. I tried it with Rollerbolta once. Sent him flying, by the way. So yeah, I think this is our list, so let's go ahead and go over it because I didn't go over it. In F tier, we have Ghost Freak, Grey Matter, Jet Ray, Cannonbolt, Ditto, and Ultimate Cannonbolt. In E tier, we have Upgrade, Wild Mutt, Brainstorm, Cover Up, and Ultimate Wild Mutt. In D tier, we have Ripjaws, Stingfly, Accelerate, Goop, Artiguana, and Spitter. In C tier, we have Forearms, Big Chill, Echo, Spider Monkey, Buzz Shock, Lodestar, and Upchuck. In B tier, we have Diamond Head, Buzzwolfer, Eye Guy, Nanomech, Snarrow, Wildvine, Rath, and Ultimate Spider Monkey. In A tier, we have Heat Blast, Chroma Stone, Humongosaur, Justice Bug, Animass, Ultimate Big Chill, and Ultimate Echo. In S tier, we have Swampfire, Way Big, Ben Victor Frankenstrike, probably Frankenstrike is the better name, Rollerbolta, Energy Driver, Anodite / Magic, Mutant / Kevin 11, Osmosian / Kevin, and Ultimate Humongosaur. Couldn't tell for a second. So there's our Ben 10 tier list. This is finished. I'm sorry that this video is probably so long, probably like over 30 minutes, but we ranked everything, so. As always, I hope you all like the game. Favorite the game, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Okay, I'm back again. It's April 1st. They just did an April Fool's update, which means they added another new alien, which is Bensus. It is just the crewmate from Imposter. His only ability is that when he dies, he comes back once. He has no fighting capabilities other than that. And yeah, he's awful. Probably won't be able to get him by the time this video comes out. So there is yet another little tier list update.